Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janelle Samora and this is Scent Talk from my closet, the fragrance closet. On this channel we go over all things fragrance. We cover niche perfume houses. We go over layering combos. We talk about dupes and clones of original fragrances, highlight indie perfume brands on the channel, all things fragrance. If that's something you're interested in, go ahead and continue watching. Consider hitting that subscription button and the bell so you'll be notified 2 new videos, because you never know which fragrance house or perfume topic we're going to cover next. So if it is your first time on the channel, I do like to focus on one perfume house or topic at a time. And we are going through KYSE Perfume Week. Again, we've already featured this house once before on the channel, but I ended up just falling in love with a few of their scents and utilizing them with other fragrances. These are gourmand, straight up edible fragrances, and most, if not all, are layerable. I mean, you could layer them under fragrances. You can accentuate notes in different fragrances as well. I've been showing you guys quite a bit of layering combos this entire week. Today I'm going to tone it down on the actual layering combo though, because we are reviewing PECHE Au Yuzu. PECHE like, what are we reviewing? PECHE Au Yuzu. That's what we're reviewing today. This is some peach gorgeousness, but I do want to touch base first here on Mandorlo Ciocolato, because I was not able to test the fragrance today, and I think honestly this to me is going to be one for a really cold day, and not something just to indulge in for myself, not something that I would want to wear outside of the house or have, you know, it's not one of those, at least to my nose or what it was giving me on my skin, anything delectable to where somebody's going to be like, who smells delicious, I want to eat that. It did not end up that way. So if you're coming into this Mandorlo Ciocolato with the intention of it being this decadent chocolate orange, you know, gourmand fragrance, you're not gonna get that. Most of the fragrances smell like what they say they're gonna smell like, you know, more or less. It just depends on your skin chemistry. This one, it's got quite a bit. Let me go over the notes real quick. In Mandorlo Ciocolato, it's got a CI, Ciocolato. We have almond, white florals, orange, cacao absolute, butter CO2, vanilla bourbon, Divana, oak moss, coffee, Sumatran benzoin, and patchouli. And so do I get the orange and the chocolate, and you know, maybe even just, I was expecting, again, why was I expecting a cake? I don't know, or a chocolate, you know, dessert. I don't get that. I get a really strong, beautiful almond. Oh man, amaretto type almond, like cherry amaretto, opening to this fragrance. When I did my first impressions, that's what came out, was just this. You know, this is so good. I was like, oh, I can't wait to see where this is gonna go. On the test strip, I get that almond beautifulness. I do. On my skin as well. I can't spray it. Oh yes, you get that immediately, a beautiful almond amaretto type smell. Oh yeah. Then I already smell something there. I think it's the Divana. The Divana and the oak moss that are in here are really earthy. Like, you can, it's that balled up stuff, you know, the oak moss and the Divana. Like, yeah, it almost smells like hay is what I get from this, all of a sudden. Then it transitions into this really dark chocolate, but it doesn't stay edible smelling, this chocolate. It goes into like a dusty quality, maybe like an old library, yeah, like an old building, like an old something. It's very dusty, and I also, in the dry down, get an incense feel. I got an incense feel. This all from, you know, a spray test on skin. I'm like, why am I smelling the dusty quality already? Because I don't really pick that up here on the paper. I don't. On the paper, it stays with the amaretto a lot longer than what happens on your skin. On the skin, it transitions pretty quickly into that dark chocolate, you know, just kind of dry and dusty vibe. Very artistic, let me tell you. This is reminding me of something from imaginary authors, for example, where you started off one way and then all of a sudden go this away and that away, and you just went all the ways. If you have tuned into the imaginary authors reviews, you'll know what I'm talking about, because there was several that was like, oh, this is gonna be beautiful, and then it was just like, what is this? It didn't work, or it did. Oh, what is this? Judging by the notes, and then it's just like it was heaven on skin. So this is different. This is challenging for me. This is not an easy grab. I'm gonna rock this today type deal. It's definitely not, you know, for example, your Tootsie Roll chocolates or your Wicked Good with a little bit of smoky chocolate. I don't get a lot of the chocolate, and I definitely don't pick up on the orange. Yeah, no, I don't pick up on the orange. I'm definitely getting that Divana and Mimosa. Yeah, so that was that. Mandorlo Ciocolato, not a whole lot of chocolate, not satisfying to me in the way that I was presuming it was going to be. So I just thought I'd give y'all the 411 on this before we jump into today's review. The one we wear tested. So what do we wear test? What do we throw on skin? We wear tested PECHE AU YUZU. PECHE AU YUZU. So yeah, this is peach. This is straight up James and the Giant Peach. This is peach. We have in here peach, yuzu, jasmine, vanilla, and tonka bean. That's all we got going on here. I threw it in here so that I would be able to spray it. It came in the little 1 ml samples. So this is the way they come. But I really don't like to dab my fragrances on when I'm testing them. So did a little spray. I didn't even label it. I just, you know, I was in a rush this morning, so I just took it with me. Darn near finished it all from how delectable it smelled. I was like, this is so good. I kept spraying it. It's still on close. Oh, it is here. This is a nice, bright, juicy peach. Candy-like opening. I don't get the vanilla or the tonka bean here, which is really interesting because normally vanilla for me just pow. It just stands out. I love it, first of all, and it mainly comes out at me, and it's so enjoyable. I'm not saying this wasn't enjoyable. I'm just saying it wasn't present for me. I did not get a strong peach or tonka bean. It's not creamy, you know, you're not going to get a lot of creaminess from this. It's more of a peach glaze, if you will. There's also this undertone, like maybe those old school lip glosses, the lip oils, like a peach lip oil, not lip gloss or lip balm territory, more like that oil, that smell. You know, it kept wafting up at me. I was like, oh, but this is good. Anyways, you know, it's still really good. I enjoyed those wafts of peach. I really did. A little linear. It went a little linear on me. Like I'm saying, I didn't really get the jasmine too much, or the tonka bean, or the vanilla. I just get peach. I just smell, you know, an edible peach. Yes, I would so much love to add this mouth-watering peach to all of those fragrances that are lacking some lovely peach. Yeah, so I don't have a whole lot of layering combos. today because I feel like this is almost infinite. Like, peach is such a wonderful note. It goes with so many different accords. Like, you know, it goes with so many different fragrances. And also other fruits, peach, orange, peach, you know, and vanilla and mandarin and anything citrus. Really, you can throw the peach in there. Apricot go hand in, everything goes hand in hand, I feel, with peach. But I do have 2 or 3 very evident ones to me that I'm just like, I can just, this will be an easy grab. Easy grab. This already has jasmine in it, even though it's not too apparent to me. You know, it doesn't smell perfumey per se at all. So we have here Pretty as a Peach, and I think this could give it that other dimension. You know, beautiful layerable fragrance, this Peche Au Yuzu. Blushing peach, jasmine petals, white nectarine, apple blossom, and sheer freesia. Yuzu is, I believe it's an Asian mandarin or an Asian nectarine. It's a citrus. So good. I always forget what yuzu is. I think it's a nectarine, you know, or, you know, in that family. This would go great. This would be perfect. And I would overspray it, of course. I would layer my Pretty as a Peach lotion, and I would just spray this absolutely everywhere. And this is my, I believe I've had this for a long time. And it's just one of my favorites, is what I was trying to say. I got a brain for it. I was like, this is one of my favorites. It's bright, but it's got that perfume type vibe. You know, yes, this is just mouth-watering. In the same fashion as this fragrance is, the Peche Au Yuzu. Oh yeah, this would add something different to it. It would be nice. Next fragrance I feel would be lovely would be Sunset Hour. This one has a lot going on in the notes, but it has this delicious Kwangdong Peach, Desert Peach from Australia. This is an Australian brand, Goldfield and Banks niche perfume house, and I fell in love with this fragrance. I tested so many, and this is the one that stood out the most to me. And it's already tied to so many gorgeous memories, actually. I love this Sunset Hour. It has a really beautiful grounding woody type base, and it has some decadence there in the middle too. Like, you just so it's good. I like this. I've always compared it to Valentino's Donna Born in Roma in the sense how it opens, how it behaves in the middle, and how it dries down. Not that it smells exactly like it. It doesn't. It has its own thing going on, but just the way that it smells is similar, you know? Sorry. All right, so that would go. Adding some more peach with this Peche Au Yuzu that lasts all day long. Sunset Hour also lasts forever would be a winning combination. I mean, you could just, yes, I need a 6 ml of this. And if I see myself, this is what I do with KYSE, is, you know, I get the 3 ml. Let's say I run out of it like I did with this. Okay, it's time to upgrade to a 6 ml. So I just got me a 6 ml of the Peche Au Yuzu, Fici e Pana, because I was like, okay, I'm using this. This is delicious. So this is one Peche Au Yuzu. I feel like I'm going to put it to the test, you know, give it that, order a 3 ml. Let's say I go through that. Let's start with a 6 ml. I do feel like I'm going to use it quite a bit. So let's start with a 6 ml on this one. Next we have, or lastly, a couple of fragrances here to combine, sorry. We have Fresh Getaway by Bath & Body Works, and this has bright yuzu citrus and fresh ocean air. And I really do feel I've compartmentalized this one. I have added it to my summer, basically summer only. So it's not anything I would want to do, you know, it's not cozy per se, and it's not, I used to say that I felt it was year round, and now I'm thinking but it's my summer staple, you know? I don't know. Let me see. Oh yeah, that screams summer to me. That's where I've placed it. So unfortunately, I would not be able to wear Fresh Getaway during the winter time, I don't think. But it would go great with Peche Au Yuzu, definitely. Just not, you know, not right now. That's for summer. Now, You Pick, however, this one is by the House of Glory, and it is said to be, it is part of their summer collection, I guess because of the apricot. It says sweet summer apricots in a wooden basket, apricot, Tahitian vanilla, sandalwood, and cedar. Oh, this would be perfect. This would add a little bit of creaminess. The apricot in here is delicious. It would pair wonderfully with the peach that's going on in Peche Au Yuzu. I would love to pair it with You Pick and call it a day. That's why I'm saying that I think that this one would be so versatile, and there's just way too many combinations to name at the moment, you know, for Peche Au Yuzu. Yeah, it's not going to get in the way of complicated fragrances with complicated note structures. You know, if you just want to amplify some peach, ooh, that you can do that with this. I'm happy to have discovered, I'm happy to have found and got my nose on this, and have it as an option. I mean, I wouldn't have. This was another one of those free samples that Terry throws in there with your orders. Those are so wonderful because you really never know. She's a mastermind. You really never know what she's going to throw in there that you're going to fall in love with. I have not gotten through the entire KYSE catalog. And I mean, it's not anything huge, you know. She has some staples in there. It's a solid collection of a catalog of fragrances, and I just surprisingly have not gotten through them all, but I want to try them all because I'm getting very surprised by the ones that I felt were going to be shoo-ins for upgradable size, and that I was going to be able to utilize them, and I'm just like, whoa, that's not working, or that didn't work for me. Especially to see which ones are contenders for these body butters. I didn't even mention, I've been mentioning though, that these body butters are amazing. They smell so good. You know, the strength of the cream is good. The texture of I have no ashy elbows anymore thanks to House of Glory and here KYSE. Long day again. What is up with these long days? I am done with these long days. Oh gosh, you guys, we have a couple here still. What do we have? I think we have Crema de Lime Cognac. Oh yes, I'm so excited to try that. I'm actually very excited to try that, but tomorrow we will be interrupting KYSE Perfume Week a little bit because is it tomorrow? No, it's not tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm like, are we interrupting KYSE already? I'm not sure. Scratch that. I'm losing it. It's time to go to bed. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day, your night, or your evening, and you stay safe out there. We're gonna keep this going, I believe, tomorrow, and if not, then you'll know what I'm talking about right now, because I don't. I'm sleepwalking. I'm sleep reviewing. You have a blessed rest of your day, your night, or your weekend, and you stay safe.